Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today you're in for a treat, so stay tuned to the end. You're going to see one of our favorite listings that's going to hit the market soon. It's in Glen Eagle, has the best kitchen ever. It has like a cappuccino.
It has a cappuccino
Is it a cappuccino machine?
Yes, I'm excited about that.
If you love your coffee, stay tuned to the end. You're going to want to see this one. It's actually going to hit the market in a couple weeks here. So probably early June, I think we're planning on. We're staging it next week. So we're going to show you three options. If you have a budget of $700,000, all these are going to be in the north. The first one we're going to show you is actually our listing as well, and it's in Middle Creek Manor, up in Northgate.
And then I've been showing a lot of houses kind of around this price point, and there's quite a bit more so than what I've seen in the past over in North Fork. Oh, yeah. So we're kind of staying north, but in the 700s, which I think is a good price point to be at if you want to be North Colorado Springs. So,
and then the last one's in Glen Eagle, which I love Glen Eagle as well. It used to be an old golf course.
Oh, the one with the coffee.
The one with the coffee. I keep going back to that one.
Sorry.
So if you are thinking of moving to Colorado Springs and you want to know what you can get for $700,000, maybe you have a budget of, $700,000. This one actually might dip into the $600,000s. We'll see. But great areas, great schools. If you look at niche.com and reviews, Colorado Department of Education, great reviews in all these areas. Different lifestyle in each of these areas as well. So you're going to want to see each of the inside of these homes to get a feel for it.
I was going to say all the ones we're showing them are in really cool areas as far as close to shopping, close to dining, neighborhoods, like there's walking trails throughout and kind of different, not like our bigger communities that we cover a lot. So
if you're thinking of moving here, make sure you put those numbers in your phone, give us a call or text anytime. We help families daily make the move here to Colorado Springs. We absolutely love it. We love that you guys reach out to us and trust us with your real estate needs. It means a lot to us. But let's introduce the first one here, and then we're going to stop talking. Kaylee and I can talk for a while. My kids are always like, Mom, are you talking to Kaylee again? I'm like, yes, about real estate. But what makes this, if you had to say the Middle Creek Manor, Serenity Park area in Northgate, so Northgate is like the whole kind of region up here in the north. And then we're talking about these specific subdivisions. What do you think makes this, where our listing is on Brook Hill, kind of unique?
Well, I remember looking at a house up here, and what appealed to that client was they wanted to be close to like Discovery Canyon, TCA, these schools up here, but they didn't necessarily want to be in Flying Horse. And I think it was more lifestyle. Like it wasn't really a draw for them for all the clubhouse and all of that. But then what was like a cherry on top of the whipped cream, I guess, was the fact that their taxes were a lot lower and there's no HOA.
Yeah.
And so there are covenants, and we actually went through this with our listing. There's covenants in place, and there's was there a small fee? I forget, but there's no HOA. So. Like, look.
Remember she had to find HOA docs and we couldn't find them. So there is like kind of an HOA, but it's a limited HOA, I would say.
Very limited. Right. Very limited. But by the time you look at the mortgage and then you look at the taxes and then the HOA, it wound up being quite a bit less monthly. But you're still North Colorado Springs. Super easy access to I-25. The new music Sunset Amphitheater is going to be very close to here. And then all of the new excursion stuff that's up north, like Top Golf and Overdrive and the skydiving place. Like, it's just kind of a lot going on up here that is easy. And Shields, like, I like going to Shields a lot.
I just think it's like you have a little bit bigger yards. And you can get we're close to the foothills, we're right close to the Air Force Academy, so you have some of those views as you walk out. We actually had a client, not in this specific neighborhood, but they had a half acre and they have one of the best views. You know what I'm talking about? Over on Mount Baldy?
Oh, yes. Actually, that is true.
So it'll need a little bit of updating, but you can find homes in the 700s, 800s, 900s.
Well,
maybe in the
year. 6. I think these are like 2000? Early 2000s to like 2010 time frame. They aren't like your 90s homes, but they're just a little bit newer. There's a lot of stucco, split rail fencing, but it's beautiful and mature landscaping, and it doesn't feel cookie cutter to me at all.
Yep.
So
let's go take a look at this whole home, and then we'll stop talking, and then we'll come back and we're going to introduce the next one. So stay tuned. This is
It's
Brook
called
Hill.
Phlox bifida, Lori.
Kayleen, oh yeah, you have to send that to me. Kayleen is trying to figure out what these flowers are.
We did handy
We
dandy
love
tool.
them.
And
Look
it's
at-
just like a ground cover, but it's so pretty.
I know, we get a little sidetracked, but it's a ground cover. Ow! I just got attacked by the tree.
Yeah.
It kind of goes over the rocks. It's really pretty. So what's it called again?
Phlox bifida.
Phlox bifida. So this is our listing here on Brook Hill.
Yes.
You can see the mountains.
Well,
We're
and
close.
from the primary bedroom up here, there's actually really good views of the mountains and the Air Force Academy. It's pretty cool. But super cute house. It's just over 700,000, so listed at 710. It was built in 2000. Is it 4 or 5, Lori?
I think so.
I
One of
forget.
those. I'll look.
5 bed, 4 bath.
And she
and
sent some nice upgrades too.
She has some nice upgrades.
And
so
she has some good style too. We don't have to do
She
too much
has
to this one.
really cute.
And this tree just a little bit ago was super pretty with like pink flowers. Or is it
Yes,
white? Yeah, it's
she
really
just
pretty.
trimmed it up and was getting it in good working order. Her flower beds
There's
up
us.
here are really cute as well.
Yeah,
She
she did
has
that. And
some
then look at these cute little planters. I also
Snapdragons.
we asked her where she got those. Those are from Home Goods. So we're gonna actually show you the actual house instead of killing the decor. So let's go take a look.
All
The
right,
church bells
well,
are chiming
welcome
for you.
in. I feel like cribs, like MTV cribs, though. So come on in, check this cute place out. So our seller had bought here. She was from California. She has extremely great taste as far as like finishes, furnishings. But we came in here and we helped her kind of put together a look and a feel that she wanted. And so she's recently redone the hardwood flooring that comes through here. It was like an oak,
Like that orange yellow.
orangey
color.
yellow, and she just put a nice neutral stain over it. The carpet was replaced. I think it was only like a year and a couple months ago. So flooring is completely done and taken care of. But you walk in, you can feel the age of the house. I did have to look it up. It is 2001. So they do have a formal sitting room, which could be used as a flex space. You know, if you need an in-home office, you could figure out how to enclose that if you wanted. You could use it for, you know, really whatever you want, but she has it staged just perfect. So then you walk into a formal dining. But what I like about this one, sometimes you'll see the entrance kind of over here and then the kitchen is just this galley kitchen. But the way it flows, I think is a lot better than some of these floor plans that I've seen, you know, with that entrance over here. But you do still lead into the kitchen. Now she has, as far as the kitchen goes, again, there's the hardwood flooring that's been redone. She did paint the cabinetry. She had a contractor come in and do it, and they just did a fantastic job. It's more like enamel painting on
And
there.
I like it with the contrast of the black
And
countertops.
she has some beautiful black granite
And
countertops, gas
gas.
stove. And then I also like this little section over here in the kitchen, like this serving buffet. And you have the breakfast nook with it. Like, I just think it adds to this space. And that's what I was saying, when the kitchen's on the other side of that formal dining, you kind of lose this area. It's just more like a galley kitchen versus, to me, this is where I'd be sitting and having my morning coffee. So the other thing that I like, you know, if you're sitting here doing work in the kitchen, you can still have that open concept living. Great living area. It has the stacked windows
Yeah, a lot of natural
and
light.
big ceilings, so a lot of natural light. But it's also still like more efficient, I guess, than some of the brand new ones that have this stacked window across the entire back. Like, you still get, it's almost like a sunroom area in here, the way that the light comes in. And then as you go upstairs, you'll see that the balcony is kind of open over here as well.
Let's show them the backyard. People always comment on our
Yes.
backyards. You do have neighbors here,
You do have neighbors.
but new sod.
Brand new fencing, less than a year old. She did do new sod when we were getting ready to list.
And this is what I was talking about in the car a little bit. They're bigger backyards. I know you have a neighbor behind you, but they're like in a Wolf Ranch, I would say you'd lose probably like 6 to 10 feet of that backyard at least.
Well, and our client has, she wanted just a manageable piece of grass. If you did want a larger backyard, like all of this rock around, you could extend your grass if you want more grass area. And then there's a little walk-through over here as well. I know she enjoys gardening, so she's kept the sides for her gardening, but 2 different entrances in the back, but good sized backyards.
Yeah.
And I mean, you do have the split rail fencing, but you also have mature landscaping, which helps.
So you want to show them
privacy.
up or down
Well,
first?
maybe peek into that powder bath that's on the main.
Oh yeah, that she did do some upgrades to
Yep,
that
she
too.
has some upgrades in there. And the powder bath on the main, I think I like for this floor plan because you still, you know, when you have people over on that main floor, they don't have to go to a different level to use the restroom. So,
and then we're 3-car garage.
3-car garage, yep.
So she's actually moving out, but 3-car is a nice feature.
So this was another thing, Lori and I, she had this great just neutral wall color with, you know, neutral trim, but this was the oak railing with the oak floor, and it kind of just set the stage for the rest of the house. I was
telling our client this weekend, I'm like, because we went into one, like, I'm like, just paint it.
Paint it black.
You know, I know you can replace
or
it with
not
metal,
even black, that you can do whites, and
I think we did.
you can.
Is it, or, I can't remember.
You can do a lot of different things.
Or it's urbane.
This
Brown?
one, I forget which one
I know, I can't remember now.
we did here. But this is what I like. Maybe you can flip the camera around. Like, even upstairs, it's nice and bright. So here's her primary. And again, she has really good, cute taste. But
she does. She's really cute.
Look at this
those cute
out the
lamps and
front.
just frames. Oh yeah, I'll show you.
The mountain views.
Yeah, see if I can. It actually looks a little closer. It looks like that.
And then to the right, you get the full Air Force Academy.
Yeah.
Walk-in closet. And then this was an area that she didn't know, so that it actually had carpet.
Yeah, it did.
Into the bathroom, and we were like, I don't know if you're gonna get your money out with a full bathroom reno, but why don't you at least put some laminate flooring?
And then I do love, like, because people, you see this and you think of it being dated, and we're like, pull in the gold features that are, and she just replaced.
So we painted cabinets, did some hardware and poles to just kind of
bring in that modern
love
gold
the gold
yeah.
that was already here.
Yeah.
And I think she did a great job. And it feels like this countertop, she did go a little bit of the extra mile with the nice counters, which at $700,000 you don't always get.
Yeah. And then so nice walk-in closet, and then up
Yes.
here is there 2.
So there's 3 more bedrooms.
3 more bedrooms.
You can put regular washer and dryer. She preferred the stackable. She likes this extra area open, and then nice secondary bathroom. See, this was the originally what was everywhere.
Yeah. And so we just replaced that hardware, painted, and added the gold accents, and it was a quick, easy update.
So we said, don't worry about the secondary. Somebody can do what they want. But the remaining 3 bedrooms up here are all good sized. She has this one set up as her office. And then 1 more bedroom here at the end. And then we'll take you guys down to show you the entire basement as well.
All right, let's go down. We're going down.
We're going down to the basement. So this is a full basement. There's different, you know, garden level and whatnot, but I do like how it's laid out. So you come down the stairs. To the right is a great guest bedroom.
It's a really nice large bedroom. Look how cute her bed is too. I mean,
I made it.
You did?
I made this one, Lori.
Kayleen I always call her the Pottery Barn.
And then it has,
She does a good
it's
job.
locked from that way, but you can enter the bathroom. So it's almost like a secondary suite, or you can come to the same bathroom from this side.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then over around here, look at how cute this game area is set up. So it's just a rectangular basement. Nice lighting though. She has what, 2, 4, 10 different can lights.
Oh.
10 different can lights in here, but it helps this like basement feel, just, it warms it up.
Yeah.
Plus she has the sconces on the wall.
Yeah.
But you can see enough room for a game table, a sitting area. Her kids are into music. They have a fun little record player as well. But $710,000 this far north, Middle Creek Parkway, District 20 schools, mature landscaping, and a great backyard. I think this is a great value.
All right, let's go back in the car and we'll recap and talk about the next house we're going to show you. That was the 2 of our listing on Brook Hill. So if you're interested in that one, make sure to reach out, or any of these areas. Next, we're going to take you over to North Fork. I'm going to have a little map that I'm going to hopefully put together, if I remember, of where these are located. A little bit more east, near Powers.
You're right behind Pine Creek High School.
Yeah.
So these are all District 20 that we've been showing you as far as school districts go. North Fork, sometimes like on a map when people don't know, there's Wolf Ranch. Wolf Ranch leads into Cordera, and then you'll see like Pine Creek High School, and then right behind Pine Creek High School, there's a smaller community. It's still a master plan community. They do have some trails throughout. I don't know if they really have a park. I know they have like an open space and trails, but your HOA is only $46 a month. Like it's almost not there.
Yeah.
But these homes are, the home we're going to show you, it's a classic built home. So Classic is one of our better builders around here as far as, what do you want to call it? Like community developers.
Caliber,
But this house is a 5-bed, 3-bath, no, 4-bath.
Well, we're not going to show it to you specifically. I just want to show you the streets of this one so you can see. So we're going to show you, like, just kind of walk you through the streets. So, and show
There's
you
a lot
that
of houses in North Fork at this price point. So that's why we thought it would be good to go over here.
Yeah, you can get 600s, 700s.
Yep.
I would say that's
that's
general
about it.
Rule for North Fork if you're there. But you don't have like a clubhouse like you do like in a lot of those other areas like Wolf Ranch, like you said, in Cordera. It's just a little housing development, great schools. Some of them do have mountain views. I think the one that you're talking about, Lisa, does have some good mountain views. It also kind of backs up to Powers. So you kind of are weighing in and out. Some of those on that ridge.
Well, that's the thing. It's almost like a give and take because the ones that have really good views and that are on the edge, there's a little easement.
Setback,
there's a setback, but you do back up to Powers. So some of them you might get road noise. Now, with that being said, incredible views for some of them because of the proximity that you set and the way that the whole community kind of faces. You can have really good views. So you give and take a little.
Give and take. So that's our second option here. We're going to take you out in the streets and show you what this looks like. And I think you'll get a feel for how all these neighborhoods are really different. So let's go take a look. We're talking about $700,000 homes in one of our middle stops here in North Fork.
And our weather's coming in.
It is coming in. It's a little bit windy now.
So we wanted to take you guys up here to North Fork. So on a map, again, you're just north of Cordera, north of Wolf Ranch, but North Fork, you have a lot of homes at the $700,000 price point. Sometimes that's hard to do in Cordera. Wolf Ranch, you could get quite an assortment of homes. The difference between like Wolf Ranch and North Fork, though, is North Fork you can do privacy fencing. And so if that is a deal breaker, but you wanted a newer house, North Colorado Springs, I would focus in on the North Fork area. It is a planned community. The houses are newer. They were Classic and Vantage built. I think those were the only two builders. But again, the privacy fencing is what's a little bit different. You'll have some parks and trails, a couple open spaces, but not really parks. Super easy location for Pine Creek High School, Challenger Middle School, and you're right across the street also from Pine Creek, the golf course as well. Easy locations to shopping, dining, Targets,
very important,
hospitals, grocery stores. Easy location to go north, south, but we thought we would just at least show you guys North Fork, the caliber of home you can get for in the 700s.
We're back. We hope you enjoy the tour of the North Fork area. Now we're headed to Glen Eagle.
Yep. I was going to brag for a minute.
What?
I think all of our listings right now are really cute.
I know. We're going to
I mean, we just went through that, and it's just a quality home. You can feel that as you walk through.
Yeah.
So
we're supposed to get pictures of the next one. I'm not quite sure because it's not going to be staged when you see it. We're going to show it to you
pre-staging.
So you have to envision our great staging that's about to go into this home.
So this house that we're going to, I do think the kitchen is definitely a spotlight. There's a lot of square footage. There's an HOA in place, but there's no fee for the HOA.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Up here, what is it called again? Falcon Crest?
Falcon's View.
Falcon's View. Again, this is a Glen Eagle neighborhood, but sometimes Glen Eagle can be homes like 70s, 80s.
Or new builds. It's
like
kind of a
different.
hodgepodge.
It's hodgepodge, but this little section, Falcon Crest, is a lot of homes in this time frame. So they're like 2004, 2005, 2006, but they're the houses you like, Lori, that have the brick on the front.
There are some that have the full like brick like facade on the front, which I really like. We just don't have a
It
ton
does
of that.
keep the area, even as it ages, like it gives a more traditional, almost East Coast feel to me.
So we're going to go and take a look at this one. This is Glen Eagle. What you get for, we're going to be at $760. We're probably at the top end of kind of this neighborhood. You can buy homes in the 500s, 600s, mostly probably 6s. You might have to do a little bit of updating at that price point, just because probably those are the older homes or less square footage.
Yeah.
We're like, I think we're at 4,200 square feet.
It's a big house. It backs up to more open space, bigger lot, 3-car garage, and just a really nice higher end finishes in some of these areas.
I do have to say, I think, and you're about
rooms.
to see, about the rooms, is that a selling point is that it has almost all hardwood flooring, except for the basement. So if you didn't like, a lot of clients don't love carpet. It just depends. Some people like it in the bedrooms, but this one is all hardwood
I have to say,
flooring.
in a basement though, it kind of keeps it warmer in Colorado Springs. But anyways, let's go take a look at this one.
So our last stop on our tour is this little gem in Glen Eagle. You're gonna have to use your imagination. We haven't staged it yet. It's what Kaylee and I love to do. So I think it's really interesting to see this home now. And then if you check back and look at it, so we're at 248 Caprice here in Glen Eagle. To see it staged is a whole different house. It actually looks like a home. Kaylee and I are just talking about things we need to do to it to make it feel like a home. Right now we're doing some painting touch-ups. We're doing planters. We're bringing wreaths, rugs, just to kind of warm it up. So we're at 760. We'll be hitting the market in a couple weeks here. They actually had someone living in it, so they just moved out. This did a really good clean. We're gonna bring some more cleaning supplies. Kayleen's really good at cleaning, but nice little office here with some nice built-ins. And then these are the hardwood floors. You could really easily, if you don't love the color, they're in good shape. You could really easily sand them and bring in more of that natural wood tone if you wanted to.
Well, and they go all the way up too.
Correct. Yep.
Like the wood, which you don't see very often.
So if you don't love carpet, this one's for you. So we're going to show you, give you a little tour of this one. Electricity's out right now. I'm not sure why, so we're looking into that. But a nice little dining room. Easy upgrade would be to take out that chandelier for $200-300 and upgrade it. And I'm going to show you the backyard too, which is kind of a selling point of this house. If you don't want a lot of maintenance, but you don't want some privacy, good option here. So here's our kitchen. Really nicely updated kitchen. You have microwave, you have double ovens, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what you waited for. So you're built in. Keely, did you have one?
Cappuccino machine? No,
I thought you had one.
I was going to today.
Oh, you're going to today, and the electricity's out.
The electricity's off.
I know, it ruined our plan. But nice open. Actually, our clients were living in here. They moved here from Germany, and they actually love this area in Glen Eagle so much. They actually zoned in. Kaylee and I actually farmed this area to see if anyone else was selling, and they just closed a couple weeks ago and moved out of it. But what they loved about this home, they actually wanted to buy this home. He didn't know if he was selling yet, is the open concept and the gourmet kitchen. They loved being able to cook, and then the family would sit here and they would just love that feeling of that open concept and all being together in a space. It wasn't too large of a space. I want to show you the backyard. This deck, excuse me. Bless you. Let's see if I can get out. Was this unlocked?
You're locked in, Lori.
Locked in. So this deck is being restained. Has 2 pergolas on it already, which is nice for some shade in that summertime sun and heat. And then you have a yard here, but it's not. It's a good size yard. I know you're gonna say it's like narrow, but what I love about it is there's no one behind you, so you do have a lot of privacy.
And did you see over here, Lori? I don't know if you saw last time
the views.
Well,
a little bit.
There's a side yard.
Yeah, the front yard's large too.
And the front yard's huge.
Yeah. So nice. You could put a big gate there if you wanted to as well. And then I was going to ask him, do you think that pond works over there? Do you see the built-in pond?
Yeah, he said he hadn't had it on for a while. But
so an option.
And look, this is right here a rhubarb plant.
So, all right,
so if you want a rhubarb plant, buy
it's
this
an
house.
option here. So I want to show you the upstairs as well, just real quick, so you can see. So this is a 5-bed, 5-bathroom home. So a really large
3-car garage.
3-car garage. Laundry's here on the main. And then going up, I think what we noted is that these hardwoods go into every room up here as well. So you don't have that carpet feel as well. And again, floors are in really good shape. So you do have this primary here that does have really good mountain views. Kaylee and I are just opening things up a little. You have Pikes Peak and the Air Force Academy right out this window here. And so we'll be staging this home. So the master will be staged, and then we're doing the office. We're doing that main sitting area. We're doing the main and
the living room, the dining room.
The dining room. That's right.
And the primary.
So double
large, and they have travertine tile, which actually acts like a hardwood. Did you know that, Lori?
I didn't.
So travertine you can actually get sanded down. It's a natural stone. This is actually travertine countertops as well. But you sand it down like wood floor.
Really?
And it turns light.
Bright. Interesting.
You don't stain it, but
learn something more every day. And then upstairs here, I won't give you the full tour, but there is another bedroom with the bathroom attached, and you have 2 other bedrooms with a Jack and Jill bathroom in between, and then you have a full basement in this home as well.
And look, still hardwood floors.
Another large bedroom downstairs. So a really good value here in the Glen Eagle area. Great schools. So this is our little video today. We're gonna hop back in the car and we're gonna wrap it all up with a little cute bow. So I hope you could see that cappuccino coffee machine is amazing, and double ovens.
Mm-hmm.
It is
And
really nice.
that Wolf stove, like the giant.
If you want a kitchen, that one could be for you.
Yes.
We see a lot of homes, and we saw all the homes like in Flying Horse and Sanctuary Point at like 1.3, 1 point, and hardly any of them had double ovens. I remember that.
It was like, a little different, and
this one does.
I mean, this one definitely has like a chef's kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you are all about the kitchen and people gathering in that area, this house is great, especially in the 700s.
The yard's a little bit smaller, but you do have privacy because there's nothing behind you with that open space.
And you have a large front yard.
Yeah, that's true. So nice, good, solid home here in Glen Eagle. So that's our tour of $700,000 homes here in Colorado Springs. We just kind of zoned in on some areas we thought were pretty typical. When our clients come into town, that's their budget. Depending on what you're looking for, this is really kind of some areas we zone in on, give you a driving tour. But $700,000 is a healthy budget, can get you in great areas.
Just call it that. I think it's a healthy budget. It's not going to get you probably everything that you want, but it's going to get you a really nice home in a really nice area. And like, I feel like we have options at that price point.
Yeah. And I mean, you can go out. I mean, anyway, so if you're thinking of making that move, reach out. We'll hop on a phone call with you and kind of discuss your pros and cons or what's on your wish list to really help narrow down, because I think we know our neighborhood so well. We could go on for quite a while on the different areas for this price point. So make sure to reach out and give us a call or text anytime. For now, we're out from Colorado.